Hi, I'm Kat. Today is March 3rd, 2021, which adds up to a 3, 2, 2, 1, which is a 5 plus a 6, or 11, a master number of reflection and leveling up in our own sense of being and what we're capable of in this world. Now, as far as our daily tarot, the first card that we have for today is a Major Arcana. It is the Devil. So what we are experiencing as our opening card for today is a limitation in some area of our life or in some habit that we are in the dark about. It's almost as if you look at the characters in this card, they are stuck in a cycle or in a wheel that they're bound to. And it could be a binding to material things, it could be binding to a relationship, it could be binding to a behavior, but it limits us, it confines us in some way. And so this is an energetic of working through that and learning through what we don't see in ourselves. The second card that we had for today, or the challenge card that came up, is another major arcana. It's the Justice card. So there could be a relationship, whether it's an intimate relationship, personal relationship, business relationship, that is of challenge to us. It could be an experience or some exchange that didn't go well that is up in our face today, and it's something that is stealing our energy and attention. Now, how we work through that challenge is the King of Pentacles, like really getting down and getting anchored in what our beliefs are, what we value, and what brings us a sense of stability in our life. It can be like we get swept away in with our attention about certain situations that have happened in our lives, or get swept away with being fixated on a certain experience or outcome of a situation. But this is telling us, anchor yourself in your values, and that will ultimately let you stand strong against any wind that comes into your life. Now, the outcome that we have for today, the final card that we have for today, is the Page of Pentacles. So another earth suited card, which talks about practical affairs, material matters. Now, this is telling us that, what it ultimately comes down to is, what are our daily habits? Where do we put our energy every day? That's where we invest in not only what we want to see come and become in the world, but also in ourselves. This is a card that's ruled by Virgo, so it's very much a container of self-care and taking a look at your habits, and possibly even bringing up the things that you could let go of in order to bring in new things in your life. We are coming out of a full moon, that full moon being in Virgo, right? Which we could possibly be reflecting on our daily habits, what we do for movement, what we do for exercise, and also our inner critic, because Virgo is associated with that analyzing energy and the inner critic as well. So what we're looking at today is, where we put ourselves in the world, how we see our own limitations, and it brings us back to, how can we dissolve that veil? Like, who told us that we were limited in that area, and who painted that picture? Who gets up and paints that picture every single day? And what ultimately limits us? When I consider what is the most precious thing we have in the world, it's time. And it's not infinite. It's passing, it's fleeting. We actually have less time tomorrow than we do today, even though we keep putting a lot of our dreams and what we want to actualize into the place of tomorrow, as if we have more time in tomorrow. And so this is bringing up, the master of time, which is Saturn, the cycles of time. What does your year look like? What does your life look like? What does your day look like? And where do you place yourself within it that brings value and brings you a sense of satisfaction in living life? So, big message came through today for today's tarot. big number 11 day for self-reflection, and I hope in that self-reflection you're kind to yourself, and rather than being critical to yourself, you see where you can nurture yourself and take care of yourself through daily routines like movement activities like yoga and dance and walking and just being out in nature, and feeding yourself good healthy food. And if you have any questions about how to bring those things into your life, or you don't know where to start, we can schedule some time and have some time to talk about it. I send you a great big hug wherever you are in the world, and a good wish, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.